Welcome to this beginner's English video. In this video, you're going to learn these 10 words. So you're going to learn these 10 words in this video. So here we go. Let's begin. So there's a small bridge here, a very small footbridge, and now I'm going to cross the bridge. Here we go, I'm going to cross the bridge. And there we go, I'm crossing the bridge. Now, I'm crossing the bridge. And now, I have crossed the bridge. Look at that. I've crossed it. I've crossed the bridge now. You see these? These are footsteps. Can you hear the footsteps? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. These are footsteps here. So now I'm gonna walk over to the bridge. I'm about to walk over to that bridge over there. So I'm walking over to the bridge, which is over there. You can't see it, you can't see the bridge, but it's just over there. And right now, I'm walking over to the bridge. So I have now reached the bridge, but I have to go through all of these bushes. I need to go through the bushes. And if you look at this, it is very sharp. Can you see that? It's really sharp. It's very sharp there. So I need to be careful as I go through the bushes here. So I'm gonna cross the bridge now. Here we go. I'm gonna cross it. Okay, I'm crossing the bridge now over the river. There's a small river here. There's a river down here. So I'm just crossing the bridge, more footsteps, and there we go. I have just crossed the bridge now. So there we go. Okay, so right now we are right in the middle of a big field. See, this is a field. So if we look that way and that way, this is a field. So we're right in the middle of a big field right now. You can see that the weather is very cloudy. So it's really cloudy there, and there are lots of clouds in the sky. Over here and over here, it's cloudy. By the way, it's summer right now. Summer. It's June. So this is summer in the UK. Where is the sun? You might ask, where is the sun? Good question. I would like to know. So right now we are just crossing this big field. You can see here there is a path. So there's a path to follow. And at the moment I'm halfway across the field. So that's where I started, and this is where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over there. So right now I'm just crossing the field right now. Okay, so we're nearly at the end. That's the end of the path. So we have nearly crossed the field. We have nearly crossed the whole field. That's the end of the path. Let's walk to the end of the path. Here we go. Okay, perfect. So now we have reached the end of the path and we have crossed the field now. Not we, I mean I have crossed the field. You are not here. But I've crossed the field. I started over there and now I have reached the end. Can you see that? Can you see that there? That's a horse. There is a horse. There's a horse standing in the field over there. You see that blue horse? It's difficult to see, but that's a horse. So behind me there's a big tower. Can you see it? It's a big tower. Actually, it's huge. It's a huge tower all the way up there. And the tower, as you can see, the tower is made of some kind of metal. So it's a metal tower, you can see. So it's a tower made of some kind of metal. If you look here, can you see the yellow sign? There's a yellow sign there because this tower has electricity. So electricity goes, there are electric cables up there. These are cables, and electricity goes through the cables there, and the cables are on the tower, on the metal tower there. So that is how we get electricity to our houses. Can you see the house? Can you see the house over there? Look at that house. Would you like to live in that house in the countryside next to this big field here? Would you like to live in that house there? What do you think? Would you like to live there? You see, the house is over there. The house is over there. I'm here. I am here, but the house is over there, way over there. The house. The house is across the field, way over there. So this isn't a tower. No, it's not a tower. This is a post. So it's a post here, but this is not made of metal. No, this is not made of metal. This is made of wood. So this is wood. It's made of wood. And you can see from the yellow sign there that there is also electricity here. So there's electricity here as well. So you need to be careful. You can see the ground. The ground here is very dry. Look how dry it is. The ground is so dry, and you can see there are so many cracks. You see that? There are these cracks here. So many cracks all over because it's so dry. The ground is so dry. There are all these cracks all over the place. So many cracks here. See, it's dry on this side, and it's also dry on this side as well. Also dry over here. And look at this. Look at all these cracks in the ground on this side as well. And look, another post. There's another post here, and the post is made of wood. It's a wooden post. So, and there are also more posts over there. What about this house? Would you like to live? Would you like to live in this house, surrounded by fields? There are fields surrounding the house. Would you like to live in this kind of house in the countryside? The house is over there. See, we are here. I am here. I'm here, but the house is over there. The house is way over there. There are more wooden posts here. Lots of wooden posts. Posts made of wood. These posts are smaller than the other ones, but there are more. There are lots of wooden posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. Lots of wooden posts here. Can you read this sign? Can you read the sign? Slow. Horses, cyclists, pedestrians. 10 miles per hour. You can see behind me, just behind me, there are some sheep. So here's one sheep, Here's another sheep. There are lots of sheep in this field. This sheep here is eating the grass. So he's eating the grass. Hello! Lots of sheep. Lots of sheep. Hello. Hello, sir. How are you? This is a fence, right? But you need to be careful because this metal fence is very sharp. Can you see? Very sharp there. So this metal fence, it's called a barbed wire fence. It's called a barbed wire fence, and it is very sharp here, this metal fence. So you need to be careful. Can you read this sign? The sign says, please do not feed the horses. See? Do not feed the horses. So there are 2 more horses here. See, there's a horse here and a horse here. Both the horses are eating. See? He's eating. It's dinner time. So yeah, lots of horses around as well. So guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you learned these 10 words. I hope you learned these 10 words and maybe even more words than that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.